Well, there was an alien here, but apparently he decided to leave. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Fireside and welcome to Monitoring All Night. This kind of looks like a Silent Anomalies kind of... Oh, he's back. Hello. Hey friend. Yes, kind of like a Silent Anomalies, kind of you gotta watch things and watch cameras. Let's just jump in and have a look at it. Apartment demo. It looks like we can't do any of the other ones because they're not available in the demo, which is fine. We will jump into the short one. 2 minutes it looks like we've got to do this. I'm hoping it's going to tell me the controls because I've not had anything thus far. Shift is loading. Press any key to start. Well, because you said 2, I'm going to press the key 2. Okay. How do we... Okay, report. Object appearance, object disappearance, placement, movement, open, close, push, pull. Okay. Brightness changes, dirt, texture, ghost orb, and alien. Okay. Well, let's have a look around here. Break. What is... Oh. Breaking. Oh, back to work. Okay, so you can kind of pause. That's interesting. Okay. We've got some cans here. The usual stuff's going to apply. The first couple of rounds are not going to go well because you've got to learn the maps. You've got to learn what things are and where things are. So we've got a hallway here. There's someone on the computer monitor. This is overturned. This is the living room. I'm assuming things don't start until a certain time. So, like, this is a real messy room. Who has 2 phones? And leaves a full cup of coffee on the table too. This is a kitchen area where they have an espresso machine, some cans. Who leaves cans out like this? Chairs. One of the chairs is not kind of there properly. Cupboards are open. Should they be open? How do I report things? Oh, right. So if I say report appearance... Okay, so it does the whole room. I don't have to be exact. I don't have to tell it where. I just kind of have to tell it something. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's a rubber ducky. And I can squish its nose. Amazing. Okay. Rubber ducky with a kind of messy bathroom. These things are everywhere. I think I saw these in, like, the kitchen area as well. So we've got a bedroom here with some stuff. And then we're back to the break room. Okay, so there's not too many. Was that open before? Should I report that? Object movement? I don't remember that door being open. No. Open, close. Let's have a look. Numbers not... Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. Is it this? Brightness changes? Because the lights are on? I seem to remember the lights being on before. Anomaly not found. Okay. Open, close? Do these not normally open? Normally fixed. Okay. Or fixing anomaly. Okay. Fine. What changed? Oh, the window. Okay. Object movement. I'm just going to do object movement in here and see if this is open. Oh, they're missing a phone. Number phone. Okay, so 2 phone. Wait, I'm confused. 2 anomalies in here, thanks? There were 2 phones and the window was open. And now, when I did something, the window's closed and the phone's gone. Okay. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Do we need to do open and close in here? The cabinet's supposed to be open. Is this window technically open? Not found. Okay. Object movement. Oh, okay. Something changed in here. What changed? Not a clue. Pass. Okay. Anything crazy going on in the bathroom? Rubber ducky's still here and still squeakable. Let's do object disappearance in here, just because I'm feeling like something's disappeared. I can't tell you what. Nope. Okay. There's a heartbeat going on. Is that a problem? Oh, failure. Okay. Okay, not reported. Object disappearance in the hallway. object disappearance in the living room, and object appearance in the bedroom. Well, we didn't make it back to the bedroom, so I guess we are just going to try that one again. Okay, so the door was open. We've got cans down here. Chairs slightly off. Umbrella. There was something in the hallway apparently, but I didn't... Thanks, Billy. Didn't see what it was. We've got an extinguisher, tile in the middle, book here. Weird lamp thing, an umbrella, 4 paintings. And a plant. Okay, not going to remember that, but it's fine. Oh, the 2 phones are there. So object appearance? Or object disappearance last time? No. Okay, object disappearance? I'm confused. Should there be 2 phones here or not? I have no idea what we found in here, but it looks like the cabinet should be open. And so does the window. The window needs to be open as well. Unless the time's already going. I don't know. Normally they don't have time start that soon. But who knows? It doesn't tell me when the day actually starts. So there could be stuff in here. Let's just do appearance. Maybe something's in here that shouldn't be in here. Not found. Okay. Disappearance. Not found. Okay. Fine. Movement? Should the pillows be there? Not found. Okay. Does the light need to be on? Is it the light? Where did I see light? Brightness changes there is. There's a light on is here and there's also a light here. Number and okay. Yeah, that's grand and all, but I don't see anything and it doesn't really give you chance to. Like, if there's already 3 happening, then I kind of need to see what it is that is, you know, what the base level looks like. Okay, we found something in here. Was it the 2 cans on the side? No. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what I saw. Okay, anything going on crazy in here? I kind of need the first one to be a little obvious so that I know what it is that I'm looking for. We did a load of stuff in here, but they didn't seem to have anything come up because we know that there's 3. I don't think any of those. The cans are there. Is there an additional plant here? Replacement? Is that what we're kind of under? I don't remember there being a plant here. Oh, we're lost. Okay. Brightness changes in the kitchen. Okay. An open-close push-pull in the lobby. Okay. Well, I mean, at least it tells you what it is that you've missed. I mean, I'm thankful for that because a lot of these games don't tell you what it is that you've missed. So, you know, real grateful that it tells you what you've missed. However, I kind of need a couple of minutes to have a look to see what it is. Right, okay. Well, I think this one's just gonna have to be a brute force kind of thing. I'm just gonna have to keep going into this and keep having a look to see what it is that's normal. Okay, 2 plants are normally there. I don't know what the push-pull was. What was the push-pull? What even does that mean? What does the push-pull mean? Because, like, are we starting with anomalies already active? Do we start with something already here and I've got to find it? Or does it take, like, a couple of minutes to set in? What's the dealio? We had a visit from the alien. Well, that's a nice one. Thanks for making that one easier. Oh, alien's back. He's just appreciating some artwork. Leave the poor guy alone. Or waving to the giraffes, one or the other. The only ones I can reliably do in this is when there's an alien just chilling in the house. Like, leave the poor dude alone. Okay, while we're on the pull screen, let's have a look at this job. We're looking at the manual just to see what this is. Welcome. Right off the bat, you'll be working on surveillance assignment. However, this is not just a surveillance assignment. It is something... If something strange happens while you are monitoring, you'll be asked to report it as an anomaly. There are many different types of anomaly. There are 9 different types in total. Object appearance, object disappearance, object replacement, object movement, open close / push pull, brightness change, texture, dirt changes, ghost orb and alien. Reporting is based on the currently active camera, so you may not switch cameras before reporting. However, once the report has started, you may switch cameras. Okay, that's kind of what I was doing. I was, like putting in a report just to see if the warning came up to say there were too many anomalies. I'd just pick a random one from the list and then go to the next camera, see if I could find anything. So, nice to know that's how that does work, so that's fine. Also, no duplicate reports can be made until the report is completed. Since it is not possible to cancel the report, please choose carefully. Okay, fine. Reporting criteria. If you are not sure which type of anomaly to report, please use the following criteria to determine which types to report. Drawers, pull, pushes, windows open, close. In this case, report it as open, close / pull, push. Okay. Painting or TV screen change. Report this as texture changes. Okay, that's interesting, because I thought that was replacement, because where I saw that the painting had changed in one of the runs, it had changed, but I wasn't reporting it as texture changes. I was putting it as replaced. Fine. Alien has or is wearing something, in this case, report it with alien. Okay. Cautions. There is an acceptable number of anomalies that can occur during work, and only 3 are allowed. If the 4th incident occurs, you must immediately stop work and evacuate the area. When the number of anomalies reach 3, a warning is issued, but only once. Also, it seems that if you are making a wrong report, the time until the next anomaly occurs will be accelerated. Okay, so there's a penalty for just clicking and hoping that you spot something. I don't know what the casual relationship is, but you should report it as accurately as possible. Prolonged sighting of the alien could lead to psychosis or worse. If you see an alien, report it immediately. We are not responsible for any accidents or misfortunes. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Like, I feel like that should be on the main page. Like, I had to click into the break and then click to manual to actually read this kind of thing, and I feel like this should pop up the first time you play it. Not a criticism, just kind of a bit of feedback, because I had to go looking for this, and this is kind of key information that players need to know before they get into this. So, again, not a criticism, just a piece of feedback. So, with that in mind, let's just jump back in and see. Right, now I know not to make any false reports, because I was thinking it was weird that stuff was happening so quickly that I was still losing in the first 30 seconds of the game. Like, that timer is not seconds. That timer is minutes, probably. It's like sped up in-game minutes, which is fine. But when you're losing at like 17 without getting a good look at the map beforehand, it's kind of difficult to learn. Is that handle upside down, or is that just supposed to be like that? They have the atmosphere in this game, right? Like the heartbeat in the background, the crackling, the soft crackling you can hear. It is all very good, and it's all like a great start and a great foundation to this. This looks odd. Is that... what would you class this as? Replacement? They all look the same, and I didn't think they were all the same. Not found. Okay, fine. They are apparently all the same. Yeah, it's got foundations to be a really good game. There's just a few little, like, nitpicky bits, like, give people a chance to review what it should look like before you throw them in and start having to guess what is been replaced, what is wrong, and all that kind of stuff. Not explaining how to play the game is also a big problem. Like, you want your players, give your players the best chance that they can to be able to win. Also, whenever you're making reports or like going to the next camera, see my mouse is down here. If I hover over the report, if I click next to go to the next camera, it automatically goes back to the center of the screen and with also like disappears. I think there's a light on here. Brightness change? I don't remember that light being on and this being in so much light. So let me have my mouse where I leave it. Don't snap my mouse back. See, this doesn't. Moving from that to that, like the changing of the scenes doesn't change it. So don't snap my mouse straight back. Like I don't know. That's more of a personal preference, I guess. But yeah, I don't like it. I like to know where my mouse is, where it just was. This is definitely bright. It seems like we're getting the brightness ones this round. Not going to complain because it's kind of easier to see if something's brighter than darker. Also, there's a time between the looping of the music and it's a little bit weird when it goes silent. Oh, there's a welcome mat here now. No thank you. You can take your welcomes elsewhere. I nearly missed you, guy. Well, thank you for making this one easier. I don't know why we keep kicking the alien out. He just wants to learn and be our friend. There's a hand in the... where the umbrella should be. Do we think this is a replacement or a disappear? Because technically both are true. It's a replacement. Oh, shift complete. We did it. Nice. Oh, we missed one thing in the lobby, but reported everything else. Nice. There you go. That's the slowest 2 minutes. There you go. See, it can be done. It just takes a little bit of time to get to know the maps and to actually, you know, work your way through, see what it looks like. Feedback. I think overall they've got a great foundation. This game can be great. It's got great atmosphere. The background sort of noises and sounds sound great. It's not enough to be a horror kind of aspect, but it's enough to be putting you on edge, and you know, hearing the heartbeat, and I think there's some like footsteps that appear every now and again as well. It's good atmosphere. It's good sort of on edge, but not too distracting from what you're trying to do. The controls are fine. You know, you use left and right. You can use your mouse. You can use the keyboard. You can use A and D, or you can just click on it. Same with reporting things. That's fine. Controls are great. I love the alien guy. He's about to start doing a helicopter dance and taking off. Yeah, it's great to have a monster or a thing recurring that can happen and that just isn't easy, sort of like almost like throwing a bone to whoever it's playing, just to say like, hey, have a look for this character kind of thing. The rubber ducky's a great addition too, and I love the fact that you can squeak it. I think the alien can hear that I'm complaining because it's now got a stop sign. But yeah, no, I really like the alien. I think he's quite funny. The fact that he can appear at different places and doing different things is quite fun. Oh man, what happens if I click him? Oh, he squeaks on the home page too. What I think we should do though is go back in, find the alien and see what kind of psychosis happens. So this is a short one. It looks like there's different ones that we can get in the future that may be coming. So I'm not mad at having a really short one. It gives you good flavor, good sort of, you know, look into the demo just to see what's happening. It just provides you with a little sprinkling, a little taste of what's to come. I do really like having this end screen, like where it's, yeah, you've obviously failed, but it does tell you the ones you reported, the ones you didn't report. It helps you learn, which is something that a lot of the hidden object puzzle games, whatever you want to call this genre, they don't do that, and it's kind of annoying because you want to learn what it is that you missed. And like when I'm doing like I did in the Sun Anomalies, I would go back and have a look at the footage, and that's the only way that you can really like learn properly. So having this say, and it tells you the type that it was, the location, and the timestamp, just it is really good, and it's really helpful for if you want to like learn and get better at these kind of games. I like how the Ghost Orb one makes you stick around for a couple of seconds. Like, it's not just a constantly there. It stops you from just flicking through the cameras. Like, you actually have to stop and look around for a second. It's a good way to slow it down, so you're not just flicking through each page. Oh yeah, you can do all of the rubber duckies. That's amazing. This is the best one. This is an anomaly. This is just heaven. I wasn't mad at the fact they were there. I'm literally just looking for the alien. I just want to know what happens when you stare at the alien. Oh, we found the alien. Unfortunately, we found the alien while he's busy in the bathroom, but let's see if we are just gonna... I don't know. What happens? What happens when we find the alien? He's just currently he's currently just chilling. He's probably thinking, why is there somebody staring at me while I'm trying to use the bathroom? Oh, you were abducted. Ooh, that's cool. Got like the alien here. That's not how you spell were, but sure. I guess an alien wouldn't know that. I think it was the one that we didn't report. We didn't report anything in that one. But yeah, we've got the alien here now. That's cool. Not quite the psychosis I was promised, but it's a cool ending if you decide not to report the alien after you were warned. Thanks for joining me on this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Links, of course, are always going to be down in the description. This is just the demo for the game, so, you know, no hate, just a bit of feedback for it if you're interested. If you want to play this for yourself, I well recommend you go and do that. It is free to download from Steam. Find the alien, hopefully not in the bathroom when you come across him, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!